how to influence and build rapport with people. All right. Welcome everyone to today's training. This is one of my favorite topics of all because today we're discussing how to influence other people. There is an art to doing it. There's an art to influencing others. There's an art to being liked. If you follow Tony Robbins at all, one of his biggest strengths is finding patterns in people's behavior, finding patterns in what makes people likable. So if you look at anything in life, there's patterns. How do you make a cake? How do you bake a cake? There's a pattern. How do you make lasagna? There's a pattern. You just have to follow these ingredients, AKA this pattern. How do you get a six pack? There's a pattern. You just have to do certain things in a certain fashion and you get certain results. When it comes to building rapport and influence with other people, there's a way of doing that too. Now, today I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of how to build rapport and influence other people. All right, I'm going to share my screen. All righty, can everyone see this?
Yeah.
You guys can just do a little nod. Thank you, Des. Everyone can see it? All right, great. How to build rapport. So I'm going to quickly go over this and I'm going to show some other things as well. How to build rapport. There are 7 steps on how to build rapport with a person. Why is this important? If you're sitting across the table from a listing, if you are at an open house and you want to win someone's business, if you are door knocking, if you are cold calling, around the grocery store, if you are being a real estate agent like we are 7 days a week, well, this is important to you. You need to know how to build rapport with someone. Building rapport is one of the key factors in getting that person to say, yes, I want to do business with you. If you speak a certain way, look a certain way, walk a certain way, make hand gestures a certain way, that can be the difference between whether someone says yes or no. So let's go over how to build rapport. Before I get started with how to build rapport, can someone tell me what rapport means? And I'm going to take Monica Singer's advice and I'm going to make you guys interact. Because if I have to talk to myself, it's not going to happen. So what's rapport? Go ahead. I don't care if you have to Google it. Someone, what's rapport?
Building influence and connection with the client.
I love it. Building influence and connection with the client. Who else? What's rapport?
Your relationship with someone.
Okay. Influence, relationship with someone. Let's get one more example. What's the definition of rapport? Anyone?
The relationship and closeness that you build with others.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All 3 answers are correct. So here's how, and then the importance of it, I already kind of established that with all of you today, the importance of building rapport with someone. So let's get right into it. Step number one on building rapport with someone. Before saying anything, posture and face. So as you're walking up to someone, if you're sitting across the table, you walk into the driveway, they walk into an open house, immediately your face and posture have to be in a position of rapport. Your body language must be tall and confident. Your face must be relaxed and appear to be happy and welcoming. This is the first thing that you have to do when building rapport with someone, when they're walking up to you. I want you guys to be tall, arch on your lower back, shoulders back. I want you to have your chin up. This is step number 1. You're walking into someone's house for the first time. They're walking into the open house for the first time. You look at each other. If they see you slouched over, shoulders rolled forward, chin down, uncomfortable, you're going to be awkward. And no one wants to talk to an awkward person, especially not on a Saturday during an open house. Saturday during an open house, what do you think most people do on Saturdays? Besides go to open houses. What do people do on Saturdays? Anyone? What's Saturday best known for? What do people do?
Their day off. It's their day off. They're relaxing.
I was going to say
relaxing. What else? Football. They watch college football. What else do people do on Saturdays, guys? Come on.
Be with family.
They're with
Hang out.
family. They're partying. They're going out. So if they walk into an open house and your shoulders are slumped forward and your chin is down and you have an awkward looking face on a day that they're happy, joyful, watching football, going to a party, and you look awkward and uncomfortable, you will be out of rapport with that prospect. Number one, your body language must be tall and confident. Your face must appear to be relaxed, happy, and welcoming. So relax your eyes, breathe a little bit, take a deep breath, and have a joyful look in your eye. I want you guys to smile, which is smile with your eyes. You don't have to have a Chuck E. Cheese smile on your face looking like a psycho when someone walks in like this. Hi. But have a smile in your eyes. Look relaxed, look welcoming. Number two, building rapport with someone. Introduction, smile with mouth and eyes like we just said, give immediate compliments. Approach the person with a smile on your face and eyes. Maintain your smile while introducing yourself and conversing. Immediately offer a genuine compliment. Example, the hair, shoes, jacket, fragrance. So number one, confident posture. Number two, when you're approaching this person, offer a genuine compliment. Can someone tell me what the 4 sweetest words are in the world? Actually, give me the first. What are regardless of which language you speak, what are the 3 favorite words that any person likes to hear in any language? And then what's the 4th thing people like to hear?
How about amazing?
What's that?
Amazing.
Okay, amazing. Who else? What are the 3
Love.
favorite words in any language that people love to hear?
Love.
Okay, amazing, love. What else? 3 favorite
Nice.
words in any.
Nice.
Okay, nice. All right, one more person. 3 favorite, 3 any language, doesn't matter what you speak. Even you, think about yourself. What are the 3 favorite words you like to hear that just make you happy?
Hello?
I love that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the 3 favorite words. And from least to most favorite. So 3, 2, 1. It is number 3 is please. Number 2 is thank you. Number 1 is your name. People love to hear, Jason, good to hear you. Monica Singer, I'm so glad you're here today. People love to hear Vanessa, I'm so glad you're on the training. Lamighty, happy belated birthday. People love to hear their own name. People love to hear please and thank you. And the 4th thing people love to hear is a compliment. This is study. This is not just hocus pocus, I wish this. It is what it is. How many of you guys love when you meet someone or see someone for another time and you just met a few weeks ago and they remember your name? Hey, you're Stephanie, right? Good to see you again. You're like, oh, that's my name. Wow, you remembered my name out of all the names? It makes people light up like a Christmas tree. So while you're introducing yourself, make sure you smile with your eyes, smile with your mouth, and offer a genuine compliment. And then when they tell you their name, hi, my name is Gabe. Gabe, nice to meet you. Repeat it back to them while you're making eye contact. Number 3, mirror match vocal tonality, body language, words, and energy. Are they high energy or low energy? Does their tonality have life to it, or is it more monotone? Are they expressive with their body, and are they more reserved in their movements? Whatever it is, you need to mirror their behaviors and match their body. You must also mirror and match their tonality. Someone walks into an open home and you're wondering why you can't secure these people as clients. Chances are you're not on their wavelength. Chances are your tonality might be too high and theirs is a little lower. Chances are they might be monotone, but you're very expressive. You're very excited and happy to talk to them today. Welcome to my open house. What brought you in today? And they're just very relaxed. What if they walk in there and they're very expressive with their hands, like, hey, coño, mira, la casa, look at the paint, look at that. They're talking with their hands everywhere and they're walking around and you're just sitting there with your hands on your hips, slow and talking. Yeah, this is some nice paint. I can see that. But they're like, hey, what's up? You got to mirror and match that body language and tonality. Number 1, when they walk in, tall posture. Number 2, greet them with a smile on their face and eyes. Number 3, mirror and match their body language and tonality. 4, be present in the conversation. Ask questions, ask open-ended questions. Do not touch your phone, do not have your phone in your hand. Maintain as much eye contact as they maintain. Be aware of your eyes, body, and be sure that everything about you says, I'm interested. Ask questions about what they are sharing. Being present in a conversation, being present is a skill. This didn't have to be a skill before, but now this is a skill. Actually looking and giving someone attention. Every single social media app, every commercial, every television, every billboard, everything in this world right now is competing for your attention. That's the number one most valuable asset that you have to all these companies out there is your attention. Your ability to be present during a conversation is a big skill that you need to learn. Can you sit there and be present? If you're being present, are you thinking about the next question you want to ask, like most people do, or are you listening to what they're actually telling you and asking questions about what they're saying? This is something I tell my team. I said, be more interested than you are interesting. Be more interested than you are interesting. Be interested in the person. What brought you here? What about this do you like? How long have you been looking? Build rapport, open-ended questions. Open-ended questions while you're being present gets them to talk more about themselves. Number 5, in the art of building rapport, share experiences and create shared experiences. Talk about situations that you've been in that are similar to what they are experiencing. However, do not disclose too much. Next, create a shared experience. Let me ask you guys a question. What is an experience that both of you share, and what is you creating a shared experience? What's the difference between those two? Share experiences and create shared experiences when building rapport. Anyone?
You said shared experiences and sharing experiences?
Exactly.
Okay, so shared experiences are things that like you and I have that like how we used to work in whatever, the San Diego district, working in decos and all of that type stuff. Sharing experiences would be me like sharing my experience working out here as a realtor in the DMV and what it's like over here versus being in California, the difference is, but there's still, sharing experiences.
I love that. It's exactly what it is. So sharing experiences, you and I talking about something, you telling me about your experience and me telling you about my experience. A shared experience is something that you and I went through together, and you create that with a new prospect. So let's say a prospect walks in and maybe there was, I don't know, someone yelling outside, and they walked in, they're turning their head, they're looking, you're looking too. You're like, what the hell is this? Now you've created a shared experience in that conversation. And like, hey man, come on inside the house. I promise you, I won't yell at you like they did. Like, now you guys have a shared experience right off the bat. Now there's something that you two can talk about that no one else has access to. High-level salespeople have the ability to create shared experiences. Not only are you sharing experiences, like, yo, have you ever seen anything like that open houses before? No, I never have. I've had some pretty crazy open houses before in the past. We're sharing experiences when we're talking about that. But when we can share an experience, like, yo, I promise I won't yell at you like they're getting yelled at right now. Now you've created that shared experience, and every time you talk, you can go back to that as a leverage of building rapport. So that's the difference between sharing experiences and creating a shared experience when building rapport. Number 6, add value to the conversation. Find a problem and provide a solution, immediate or delayed. Listen to what they say and find a way to create a solution. For example, maybe the problem is not finding a particular flower for an event. Research it, find a place, and send them the info or purchase the flowers for them. Let's say you're at a listing presentation and your client's talking about, oh man, my such and such wants this kind of flower or this kind of rose, and I'm having a hard time finding it. Take mental note of it. Oh, you know what? You guys are going to events today. You guys can't find that flower. Sounds good. Okay, talk to you later. Add value to that conversation. Leave the event and then quickly look for it. Okay, where can I find this dandelion that they're looking for? Look for it. Hey, and then 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, send them a text. Hey, I found a flower shop that does it. Or hey, you know what? Check outside your door. there's an order, there's a bouquet of a dozen X kind of flowers for you. Be present in that conversation and look for something to add value. If you're at an open house, you hear them have some sort of problem, find where you can interject and add value. If you're door knocking and you hear them going through some sort of problem, man, my landscaper, I can't get a hold of them. There's so many problems all the time. Oh, you have a lot of problems with your landscaper? I completely understand. Sound good. Okay. Don't tell them right there on the spot. Come back and add the value. Hey, here's my business card for my landscaper. Matter of fact, he's going to call you in 15 minutes. Add value either immediately or delayed. Number 7, remain in genuine contact. Invest time, money, and effort into building that relationship. You must be the builder. Do what it takes to keep the relationship. Let me say that again. When you're building rapport with people, you, the sales professional, must be the builder. And let's talk about building in real estate. Building in real estate's a headache. You got foundation, permits, all this kind of stuff. So guess what? You're gonna have headache too while you're building that relationship. You're reaching out, you're adding value, you're staying in communication over time. Be genuine in that effort. Don't do it because you want something, do it because you're genuinely trying to help that person. When we're building rapport, let's quickly review it. Number 1, before saying anything, have a confident posture and face. Number 2, smile with your eyes and with your face. Number 3, mirror match vocal tonality, body language, words, and energy. Number 4, be present in the conversation. Number 5, share experiences and create shared experiences. Number 6, add value. When you're having a conversation with someone and you hear a problem, find a solution, add value to them. Number 7, remain in genuine contact. Moving on. Boom, boom. Let me know if you guys can see this. One moment. I think I lost you guys. Where you guys at? Oh no. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Can you guys see? If I do this, if I'm changing the screen, can you guys see that? Me changing the screen?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right. The best summary of how to win friends and influence people. Techniques in handling people. Let's continue on with the training. How are we doing on time? We have 7 minutes left. I'm gonna hurry up. All right. Techniques in handling people. Number 1, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. When you're looking to build rapport and you're working with people, do not criticize, do not condemn, and do not complain. Techniques in handling people. Number 2, give honest and sincere appreciation. There's nothing worse than someone like, oh, good job, pat you on the head. You're like, shut up. I know you don't mean it. Number 3, arouse in the other person an eager want. Techniques when handling people. Get them, arouse that eagerness inside of them to want. Next, be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. We're now talking about influence. First part was rapport. Now we're talking about influencing people. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. Number 1, begin with praise and honest appreciation. Number 2, call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Number 3, talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Number 4, ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Number 5, and number 4 is actually one of my favorites to do. Asking questions instead of giving direct orders. Most of us as leaders, like Monica, Jason, Jose, Silvano, a lot of you team leaders in there, get in the art of asking questions rather than just giving direct orders on how to do something. Oh, this is how you do it. No, ask a question. Well, what would you do here? What do you think the best outcome is? Do you think this or this might be better? How do you feel that might make you feel? And you're asking questions to get the person to their own conclusion. Number 5, let the other person save face. Number 6, praise the slightest improvement and praise every improvement. Be hearty in your I don't know how to pronounce that word, approbation, and lavish in your praise. 7, give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. This is something that's really important. You have to cast vision for your people that you're trying to influence. So Paint that vision for them. Let them see what they can be. Most people can't see more than what they are, and that's not their fault. So your job is to help them see more than what they can be. We're talking about influencing people. Number 8, use encouragement. Make the fault seem easy to correct. Number 9, make the other person happy about doing the thing you suggest. What's up, guys? You guys ready about this? Let's go. Oh, get amped up and let's go. All right, moving on to the next. 6 ways to get people to like you. Number 1, become genuinely interested in other people, like we talked about. Smile. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Number 4, be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Number 5, talk in terms of other person's interests. Number 6, make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. We're talking about now getting people to like you. As you can see here, this has nothing to do about you, all 6 steps. All 6 steps have to do with other people. You want them to like you? Number 1, become genuinely interested. Number 2, smile when you're talking to them. Number 3, remember that person's name and say it multiple times throughout the conversation. Number 4, be a good listener. Number 5, talk in terms of other person's interests. No way, you like to do that? What about this? And get them to talk about themselves. Number 6, make the person feel important and do it sincerely. No way, that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. How to influence people. We're talking about win people to your way of thinking. This is how we get people to win your way of thinking. Number 1, the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Number 2, show respect for the other person's opinion. Never say, you're wrong. Number 3, if you are wrong, admit it quickly and empathetically. There's nothing more annoying than someone admitting that they're wrong and doing it with an attitude. Yeah, whatever, I'm wrong. Okay, whatever. Sure. It's like, bro, you don't even care if you're wrong. It's like, be sincere about it. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. You're right. Let's see here. Begin in a friendly way. So whenever we're discussing about conflict and having opposing views, always start that in a very friendly fashion. The moment you started off with a hard, abrasive personality or forceful appearance, you're going to automatically have that person lift their guard up. Let's see here. Number 5, get the other person saying yes immediately. Hey, listen, can we find a solution to this? Would that be helpful? Yes. Is it good if we can both find a win-win situation for both of us? Yes. What are your thoughts on this? Would that make sense? Yes. Get that person saying yes multiple times if you want to win them over on your way of thinking. Number 6, let the other person do a great deal of the talking. This is such a high level sales skills. When it comes to influence, when it comes to closing, when it comes to selling, the person who is doing the talking is the person who's losing. You want your prospect talking more because then they start liking you and opening up and they somehow start building relationship rapport with you. Number 7, let the other person feel that the idea is his or hers. That's one of the greatest way to get someone to think the way you want them to think. Let them come to that own conclusion. You do that by asking really smart questions. Number 8, try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. One thing that in leadership that I've learned is that it's very difficult for a lot of people to take themselves out of their position into someone else's. Try to do that. Number 9, be sympathetic with other person's ideas and desires. Number 10, appeal to the nobler motives. Oh, this is so big. When you're building something, especially a sales team, most of you sales leaders out here, when you're building something, it's really important that you don't do it for money, fame, or something like that. You have to have a noble motive, something that's bigger than life that people want to get behind. Number 11, dramatize your ideas. Number 12, throw down a challenge. There's nothing that'll bond people closer together like having a common foe, having a common enemy. Nothing bonds people more together than that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 12:29. I want to honor and respect everyone's time. With that said, let's see, I want to open up for any questions that you guys might have on building rapport or influencing people. Building rapport or influencing people. Any final thoughts, any questions about it? We discussed 2 topics today. Number 1, which is building rapport, and number 2, which is influencing people. Any questions that you have or any ideas or thoughts that you would like to add? What are some of your biggest takeaways?
I'll share my biggest takeaway. I think for me, it is something that you always remind me of that I am very intentional about doing is when I'm having a conversation with someone is to ask them questions and be genuinely interested in what they're doing, because that is just like a complete game changer and everyone will be my friend when I'm interested in them. So
I love how you're always paying attention. Thank you for that. All right. Who else? What other feedback? What's some takeaways that you guys have from today? Anyone? Some takeaways that you guys had from today?
Hi everyone, it's Crystal. So for me, I think it's something so simple, but it's like something that I've been trying to work on for the longest. It's just like remembering everyone's name. I think we walk into a place and we meet so many people, and but when we're like sitting in front of someone that we want to influence or or persuade, I think the biggest thing is to remember their name and keep repeating it.
Yeah, it's like you meet someone, shake their hand, and the moment you turn around and meet the next person, you already forgot their name. Happens all the time. It's such a high level sales skill. Thank you, Crystal. That's true. Remembering people's names and saying it over and over and over again during the interaction will help you. All right. Any last minute takeaways? Alma, Lupita, Diego, Silvano, Vanessa, Jennifer, Dolores, Lamidy, Jose, Des. Any takeaways? What's up, Diego? Good to see you, bro.
What's up, brother man?
Good to see you, big dog.
Yeah, I jokingly, because I'll literally say hi to them and forget their name as soon as I ask for it. So I jokingly say, you know what? I always have to ask twice. That way I don't forget your name, get their name, and then I really don't forget it thereafter.
I love that. Really well said.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jose, Lamidy, Silvano, Dolores, Jennifer, Vanessa, Des, takeaway. Let's get one more takeaway before
For
we wrap it
me,
up.
I really liked the words that you shared that make a difference for people. I feel like that's really powerful. So yeah, I love that.
Amazing. 2 high-level sales skills. We're going to wrap it up with there. It's 12:33. We're 3 minutes over. I want to respect and honor everyone's time. That is how you build rapport. That is how you influence other people. Appreciate you guys. Good seeing you guys today. I will see you guys tomorrow at the next training. Have a good afternoon. Healthy, happy, productive day. Peace.
Thank you.
You're welcome.